and I lost my nerves for public speaking, I'll be able to give you some advice. But for now, it would be tone deaf if a 17-year-old kid tried to offer up wisdom about life to an audience that's already accomplished so much. There are endless possibilities for what each one of us could do. I could sit up here and talk for hours and barely graze the surface of what this group of young men is capable of. Instead, I'd like to talk about something that all of us, whether we know it or not, have experienced: the brotherhood. When I was at freshman orientation, people started lecturing us on the brotherhood. I brushed it aside. I thought it was going to end up as a cliche slogan that didn't have any meaning at the end of the day. Yet, now I stand up here talking to you all today, realizing that I couldn't have been more wrong. Whether it be the donut days, or Mr. Tarzan's half-court shot, or even the made-up rules for Flex Time Foursquare, I believe that we've all been witness to the sort of community this place forges. For some context, freshman and sophomore year were both extremely difficult for me. I had just moved to Memphis in the middle of a global pandemic. I didn't know a single person. I struggled to make friends and to find a way to fit in. At that time, I did not believe in the brotherhood. But things began to change. I slowly started putting myself out there. I started garnering new interests, but most of all of you started to help me. People in this field house today are the reason that the idea of the brotherhood exists. It's more than just a graduating class like the one gathered here today. It's an invaluable community that will remain with us long after we leave this place. In a world of so many variables, wherein life seems like it's a blur, we know that we can count on the brotherhood and the people beside us in this room. Today, we don't celebrate our past achievements or our open-ended futures. We celebrate each other. So, I cannot think of a better way to celebrate the brotherhood than recognizing a few of the people that have brought me into it. The first person I would like to recognize has told me multiple times that service is a privilege. He constantly lectures on integrity, gratitude, and hard work. He'll probably kill me for this. This person is Coach Webster Cannon. Although he hails from that school on Park and Ridgeway, I can hardly think of a person who is more devoted to the brotherhood and this school. He gets up at 4 a.m. to organize events for the BLC, sacrificing his time to make the life of every student better. He crafts detailed, yet relatable lectures for all the classes he teaches. He always aims to include everybody and finds a way to get everyone involved. All in all, he is the embodiment of servant leadership and is a major reason this place is such a vibrant community. To Coach Cannon, I say thank you. Another person who I'd like to recognize is Harrison Kane, who will be speaking later today. For those of you who don't know, Harrison is our class president. Similarly to Coach Cannon, he put in hundreds of hours of work to the student council this year. He led by example all year, always stepping forward and being the first to volunteer to help. Especially during this last year, Harrison ultimately carried the heavy burden of responsibility for the benefit of the brothers beside him. To Harrison, I say thank you. I would also like to recognize 3 of my best friends throughout all 4 years here: Artie Rodriguez, Tommy Cantor-Leone, and Jack Ford. You guys welcomed me when I knew nobody and when I was most vulnerable. I can never repay all of the kindness you have shown me. Recognizing you 3 today is the least that I could do to reciprocate all that you've done for me. You've shown what the brotherhood is in the most obvious way, through accepting me as your friend. To my friends, and all those I don't have time to mention, I say thank you. Finally, and it kind of goes without saying, I would like to thank my 2 parents, Ben and Elise McMean. You 2 have been the best possible parents a kid could ever ask for. No matter how many eye rolls or snarky comments I may give you, I'll always know that I have you in my corner, and I appreciate that beyond anything words can express. You guys have sent me to this great school, taught me so much about life, and eventually made me the person I am today. Mom and Dad, thank you. So now I am near the end of my speech and near the end of my time here at Christian Brothers High School. All those I have mentioned today are perfect examples of the environment and the people that this place produces. My time here hasn't always been perfect, but I will forever cherish it. Thank you all so much for a great 4 years and continuing the long-held tradition of the brotherhood. If you will join me one last time as students of Christian Brothers High School, St. John Baptist de La Salle, with Jesus in our hearts. Forever. Thank you, and go Brothers.